Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Into the box is the veteran left-handed hitting Kenny Lofton as we're just about set for baseball.
The center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Okay.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Striding in for the Indians, Omar Vizquel comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Vizquel sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't...
On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Larry Doby.
To the plate now, Larry Doby, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Vizquel on second. Doby is over at first with 1 away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. More to come after this on MLB Network. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping up now, Al Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
The pitch. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Now here it comes. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-1. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Ty Cobb. And it's grounded just foul down the line. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. This is pulled into right. Luplow is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Alan.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's good.
And he popped him up. Maben moving in. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Santana, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now the 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lofton, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kaline is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Schoop. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1 home.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Vizquel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, no left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Hard hit ball to 2nd. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Omar Vizquel, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Larry Doby.
Into the box now, Larry Doby. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 3-1. Grounded to the right. Scope has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down the first baseline. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High chopper to third. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Two out here and a runner at second. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. Next for the Tigers, Austin Romine. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. swung on and hit on the ground to Vizquel at short. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Striding in, Nico Goodrum. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 0-1 on its way. Two out, nobody on. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Stepping into the box, Domingo Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, He never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Full count now, 3-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Lofton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looped out toward third. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Harold Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 0.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Ty Cobb, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Lofton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 2-1.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle this guy down. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch, and he popped him up. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron MLB.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Up next for the Tigers, the pitcher, Austin Romine.
At the plate, Austin Romine. Yes, he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 2 and the Indians nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Doby carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. And that's out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gio? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
At the plate now, Jose Ramirez standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Trammell's got it. 1 there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Indians forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Indians 1. Standing in, Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The third baseman, Nico.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Al Kaline comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Now that's popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Settling in now, Harold Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and 1. Here it is. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Kyle Funkhauser takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 36, Kyle Funkhauser.
Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Domingo Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
At the plate, Jordan Luplow. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Trammell brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now batting, Roberto Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it, and there's 1 down now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
In now, Cameron Maben. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Carlos Carrasco takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Carlos Carrasco.
To the plate now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Romine is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he misses again, 2-0. Carrasco benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The 2-1. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order if he can.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
The right fielder.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
So striding in, Al Kaline. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Carrasco pauses. Here's the delivery. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Harold Castro. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 offering.
Look out, 1-1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Carrasco over to his right, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Tigers get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Indians 1. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Lofton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's down, scored as a leadoff single for Lofton. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. On the move move is Lofton. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Goodrum in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Larry Doby, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. It's the zone, a curveball in there for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. There's one to Cabrera to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else. Or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Tigers lead this one 3-1. Now to the plate, Ty Cobb. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 0.
He's set. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. From the stretch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Grounded to first. Gloved by Santana. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 3-1. Brian Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brian Garcia.
Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. Last time through was a base hit.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Two and 0. Garcia, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is foul. The 3-1 pitch. This one skied out toward right. K-line is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miguel Cabrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to center field. Lofton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Detroit, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
All set for the start of the inning. Ready now, Jordan Luplow. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now here it comes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So digging in now, Kenny Lofton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matthew Boyd earns his first win of the season. Joe Jimenez closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.